In a developing story, all Super Metro vehicles risk immediate impoundment starting today. This comes after Traffic Commander Frederick Ochieng confirmed receiving a directive from the National Transport and Safety Authority, NTSA. In response, Super Metro has taken legal action challenging the suspension of its licenses and accusing NTSA of unfair victimization. Ode Francis has the details.
A day after the National Transport and Safety Authority revoked Super Metro Sacco's operational license over alleged non-compliance with traffic regulations, the Traffic Police Department has intensified enforcement efforts. Armed with NTSA directives, officers are now cracking down on the Sacco's vehicles, signaling a swift and uncompromising response to the suspension.
We are now partnering with the NTSA to ensure that the suspension is implemented. We have put strategies in place now to implement the suspension so that any vehicle belonging to Super Metro that will be found operating along the public roads will be impounded.
The suspension of Super Metro Sacco's operational license has triggered a wave of solidarity among Sacco societies in Nairobi, with many condemning NTSA for what they term as unjustified action. Super Metro Sacco insists it has made significant investments to ensure compliance with regulatory standards and warns that the suspension will not only cripple its operations but also disrupt thousands of livelihoods, from drivers and conductors to small businesses that rely on its network.
What was done this week to do a blanket suspension for the operation of Super Metro was a bit unfair because, one, we have so many investors in this industry that are servicing loans. We have so many passengers who were depending on the services of that company. And today in the morning, if you could see around the terminus, there was a crisis because there was few matatus on the road. It disenfranchised so many women, so many children going to school, and so many people going to work.
Despite reports of a passenger allegedly dying after being forcibly ejected from a moving Super Metro vehicle, police investigations are still ongoing. 17 days later, the conductor at the center of the incident remains untraceable, deepening concerns over accountability and justice.
There's a report of a victim who had been thrown from the moving vehicle, that's Super Metro. For us, we consider that as an accident. So that is that's the part of accident that we investigate.
Super Metro has escalated the battle to the courtroom, filing complaints alleging unfair victimization and seeking the immediate reinstatement of its operational license through the Transport Licensing Appeals Board. While passengers relying on Super Metro services are likely to face significant disruptions, it is also evident that employees of these vehicles will undergo the same scrutiny.
So hata hawa madereva wa Super Metro saa hii inafaa wakatae kuendesha hiyo magari, sababu gari kipatikana kikamatwa, mwenye gari atastakiwa na kufanya biashara ya gari ambayo imekatazwa license yake. Lakini mwenye kuendesha atastakiwa na kuendesha gari ambayo imekatazwa operation yake.
The court must now determine whether NTSA overstepped its authority or if Super Metro's violations warranted the license revocation. Ode Francis, Citizen TV, Nairobi.